Hey, okay, welcome back to week two. There's a lot of things. So if I thought week one was fast, week two is insane. It's like a blink of an eye. So it's gone by so quickly. And I think it's actually because I am juggling too many things at once. So when I was doing this part-time, I would just sort of tackle one at a time after work because that was all the time I had. And then weekends was for myself. I didn't really have to worry about that. But now that I'm on my own, it's a little bit different because it's just so many things to do. Like I am trying to do outreach every day. I'm still meeting people, whether it's on call or in person. I'm writing all the LinkedIn posts. I'm writing newsletters. I'm filming this video because I find it quite interesting. I want to build software products. I'm working with a friend to create a new community for the industry that I'm in, like computational design. That's an update for a later video, and it's just too much. I think it was too much to do all at once. I think they're all fair things to do or things that I really want to do with this new business, but doing them all at once is quite overwhelming. So I got to get better at focusing and triaging all of them instead of trying to do a bit of everything every day. It has been leading me to figure out like time's passing by really quickly because I'm just jumping in between so many things at once. Another interesting thing that happened this week is that I've sent out my first proposal ever since going full time. Well, fingers crossed it goes through. But when I was doing proposals, when I was doing this part-time, it wasn't such a big deal. I find that the stakes are a little bit higher now because it's my name fully on it and I want to do a good job. I want to bring my best foot forward and I wanted to sort of help them as much as I can. But what I found myself doing was that this proposal was done as like a base development effort plus like modules on top of it. And I was going to give them the choice. I was going to give them like 5 choices, right? They can choose base development plus module A or base development plus module A, B, C, D, whatever. And I found it bad because what I realized was happening was that I was giving them like maybe 10 choices because I was like, the more choice, the better. But actually it was because I was scared of making the decision. Like I didn't want to decide for them because I'm like, who am I to decide what they need, right? But I realized that's actually the business I'm in. It's expertise, where I'm supposed to come in with my opinion on what I think is the best fit for them. So I gutted the whole thing. I gutted like 4 hours of work. And what I essentially did was basically rebuild the proposal with an assertion. I go, okay, I recommend what turns out to be base build plus module A, because I think that's the best bang for their buck, and I think for their situation, that's what makes the most sense. And I also put in a clause saying that they can add more if they want or they can reduce, but this is like the middle ground. And that felt a lot better because it felt more assertive. It also felt like it gave me a bit more confidence to go, okay, they're trusting my expertise. I should really give my opinion, right? This is what I recommend instead of, oh, I can do this or this or this or this, and it's just not really good. So I was quite proud of that, but it took me a while to figure that out. Another thing that happened this week was I've been doing a lot more co-working with a friend. What co-working here is just we both jump on a call. In this case, with Google Meet, and we do like 2 Pomodoros, like 15 minutes one. We take a break, we chat, we go back to work, and the cycle continues. And it's kind of nice because that's what I was doing before I started this business. Because when I go into the office and I meet other members of my team, we were all working on different things, but it was nice to sort of work, do our own thing, stop, take a break, chat for something, and then come back. I realized when you start your own business, the social aspect is like the biggest missing piece because I'm always working from home, I was working from this desk, and I never get to sort of speak to anyone about the work. And even when I go and meet clients or meet potential people, a lot of that is just assessing what they might need. It's very different from chatting about the work itself. So that's been kind of fun. Okay, that was week 2. Onward to week 3. So week 3 is interesting for me. I've got a few meetings lined up. One of them is at 12 a.m. because I'm in Sydney, and that's US Eastern time for you. I'm going to try to plan my work a lot better, try to take some of the lessons I've learned this week and apply it next week. Hopefully I'll feel better about triaging work a little bit and just that things don't feel so overwhelming, but I think things are definitely getting calmer. Yeah, that's it. So I'll see you in week 3.